Hi, it's Andy back here for Rehab Brew. So today's video post, I'm just responding to a question I got asked the other week on sort of social media, and someone sort of asked me and was asking about, what are the sort of skills and attributes that, maybe not taught at university that are applicable and are needed to work in professional sport. So, probably one of the main things that I could sort of speak about is having actually the ability to be able to be around and actually deal with people and communicate with people, because ultimately, regardless of the domain you're working in, if you're working in sport, you have to work with other people, whether that's the players you're working with or the other staff members you're having to work with. So from my experience, not that I am, but you could be the best physio in the world, you could write the best rehab, do the best treatments in the world, but if you can't communicate some of that information both to your players and also to other clinicians, to other disciplines, for me as giving my information that I need to pass over to, say, an S&C coach or a head coach or a skills coach or a nutritionist or a sports scientist, whatever it may be, you have to have the ability to be able to communicate well with sort of people. Otherwise, you're not going to get, one, your message across. Two, if you get your message across poorly, those people maybe not going to buy into what you're sort of talking about. So like I say, you could have the best ideas in the world, but if you can't communicate those well, they're probably not worth the words coming out of your mouth or the sort of paper they're written on. So that'd probably be one of the main things, that obviously those sort of skills are not really obviously something that's not taught at university. I think this is something they are things that you can develop. Some people naturally are maybe call them people persons, or are really good with people and communicating, but I think that is something you can develop. I think I've developed that as a clinician in time, and I think as you get to know particularly your players better and the people you work with better, how they work, and obviously you can alter your communication style, if you like, so to make sure that the message you're delivering is structured in the right way to get maximum effect. So obviously you need to know people to be able to do that, and you need to be able to communicate well to do that. So that'll probably be my main attribute and quality I think that is really needed within a professional sports setting, to be able to communicate your ideas well, and to get people to buy into what you're doing, and also to get maximum effect.